Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Saxon Smith and today I'm going to be talking a bit about why I love working as a commercial real estate agent. So a lot of people ask me why I'm so passionate about my job. And I'm someone who has owned multiple businesses. I could have easily continued running those companies. I didn't need to get involved in the commercial real estate industry, but internally I felt like I was attracted to it after dealing with some of these agents and working out how they operate and how they move and how they put deals together and the thrill involved. And I think it is such a unique industry. People think real estate, they think houses, they think mansions, they think units, apartments, things like that. They don't think that they're the restaurant, the warehouse, the office building that their local business is based is actually still real estate, that it's still owned by an investor and not just the business themselves in a lot of cases. That this is a real market, there's money to be made, and commercial real estate agents work exclusively with commercial property, and obviously that's what I do. And there are a few reasons why I absolutely love it. The number one reason why I love commercial real estate is because it is like a sport. Now, for someone who comes from a high level sporting background, I used to play a lot of soccer, I can compare commercial real estate to that sport because it's something where if you do the work, you get rewarded for it. You're competing against people all the time. There's a thrill that when you close a big deal, you're pumped, you feel amazing. When you're having a bad week, you're down. It's something that really encaptures you in the whole thrill of it all. And really it's like a sport. And with any other job where you rock up at 9 o'clock and you leave at 5 o'clock or whatever you do, that's not like a sport. That's being a slave, in my opinion. And commercial real estate gives you the flexibility, you work hard, you get rewarded for it, and you can turn it into a game. And that's why I love it. I enjoy it and I love going to work every day. Second reason why I love commercial real estate is because you have unlimited flexibility. What does that mean? It means that if I want to rock up at work at 11 o'clock in the morning, if I don't want to go into the office at all, I don't have to. All my workplace cares about and all that matters is that I'm writing deals, that I'm providing value for my clients, I'm providing a great service, and I'm hitting my numbers. I'm always hitting my numbers, so that's never an issue. And if you work hard, you can take Friday off. You don't have to go to work. I like to go the extra mile. I work on the weekends, but if you're someone who, maybe you want to go away, I often go up to Sydney to go on holidays. I can take off that time whenever I want, and I love that flexibility because it doesn't feel like I'm in a job. I still feel like I'm a business owner, and really I am. Working in commercial real estate, it's like running your own mini business within the major business. That's what it's like. Third, your earning potential in commercial real estate is massive. Okay? In my firm, you get paid a salary, you have to hit your budget, and once you hit over your budget, you start earning commissions. Now, that incentive is huge. If you do a really massive deal, if you have a great year, you could earn huge amounts of money. There are guys who I know who've written $1 million in a year. After commission splits and everything, they're probably taking home 600 grand. It's a lot. There are guys in Sydney and Melbourne who write a lot more than that. And if you work hard and if you establish your business and you become a key operator, you can make serious amounts of money. You have to work hard for it. Don't get me wrong. This is a very difficult industry and you have to provide a lot of value. But if you're at the top, you're rewarded for it and you deserve to be rewarded for it. Number 4, the industry is quickly rewarding. So what does that mean? For me personally, I couldn't go and start at the bottom of a major multinational firm, work my way up over 10 years and maybe hope to become a partner after 10, 15 years. It just doesn't cut it for me. I'm not like that. If you work really hard in this industry, you can get traction really quickly. You don't need to know a whole lot about the technical side of things. You have to be a good marketer, you have to be good with people, and you have to work really hard. But if you've got those 3 ingredients, you can get massive traction really quickly, and that's what I've done. You can compensate for the lack of knowledge by servicing your clients more. In leasing, especially, if you go out there and you just hunt for tenants, and you find one for your client, it doesn't matter so much if you know what about an inverted yield curve is, if you know the ins and outs of what outgoings are, anything like that, it doesn't matter. If you work hard, you can get results. Sales, it's a bit of a different story, but in leasing especially, you can gain traction very quickly and get rewarded for it very quickly. It doesn't take that 10 to 15 year time frame. You can do it in 1 to 2 years. Number 5, there's a lot of prestige behind doing the big deals. Now, what do I mean by that? The guys in the top end of town who've got their signboards everywhere, who've got the best ads, who walk around like they own the place. You know, I love it. It's all part of the sport. Again, it's like theater. Those guys, they've worked hard, they've earned it, and they're doing these massive deals, dealing with these big companies and impacting the state, impacting the country in all these major ways. And people don't even realize that this stuff goes on. So they swagger around, and quite frankly, I think that that's awesome. And you know, the prestige in doing these major deals is all part of the rush, and it's all part of why the industry is like a sport. So they're my 5 reasons why I love commercial real estate. If anybody out there has any questions, who's curious about what's involved in becoming an agent, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have, and I'd really appreciate it if you liked this video and subscribed by clicking the button below.